Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to another video and today we're going to be making tiramisu. This recipe I'm very fond of and I've been wanting to make this for a very long time. And today I got the chance to make it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Anyways, let's get on to the video. Let's go. So for our first step, we're going to be focusing on our cream. And to make the cream, we're going to be needing mascarpone cheese. So I'm going to be adding in 1 tub of mascarpone cheese. I suggest you only use mascarpone cheese because if you use any other type of cream cheeses like ricotta cheese or anything like that, then it'll either be too salty, too sour, too strong, or it'll be too grainy. So mascarpone cheese has achieved best results, and after that we're going to be adding in 250 milliliters of double cream. Next we're going to be adding in 1.5 cup of sugar. Then we're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then mix that together until it becomes like whipped cream. Okay, for the next step, we're going to be using a double boiler. And I'm going to be adding in 3 egg yolks. And then I'm going to be adding in 1 or 2 tablespoons of sugar. We're going to be adding that gradually into the egg yolk. And we're going to be mixing that together until it becomes pale yellow in color and it becomes creamy and thick in consistency. Make sure not to overcook the eggs, otherwise it'll become like scrambled eggs. And that's not what we want. So I'll just be adding in sugar gradually until it becomes pale yellow in color and thick in consistency. So once it turns into the pale yellow color, then you can take it off the double boiler and let it cool down just for a little bit. See, it's ready now. So once it was cooled down for a bit, we're going to be combining those two together. And now we're going to be mixing those two together. We're going to be folding those two in together. And that's our cream done. So moving on to coffee. So let's talk coffee. So here I'm going to be using some espresso coffee. Well, I only used instant espresso powder. If you want to use any other type of coffee, as long as it's really strong. So we're going to be pouring that into a big enough container and to let us dip the ladyfinger biscuits in easily. So we're just going to be submerging the ladyfinger biscuits in the coffee, but not for too long. So because the ladyfinger biscuits are pretty absorbent as it is, it can absorb the coffee very quickly. Okay, and now we're going to be adding in another 1 layer of cream on top of the biscuits. And then we're going to be adding in another layer of the ladyfinger biscuits. And then here we have our last layer of cream. I'm going to be using a spatula instead of the piping bag as I used earlier. And then I'm going to be dusting some cocoa powder and some coffee powder on top of the surface. So one tablespoon of chocolate powder, 1 teaspoon of coffee powder. And then we're going to be leaving that in the fridge to cool down for about 2 to 3 hours so that the cream can actually solidify. After it's been in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours, that's basically the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Honestly, I love this recipe. The flavors are really good. It's really sweet thanks to the cream and the sugar, but it also has a bit of a strong kick into it thanks to the coffee. But it's not too overpowering. Neither of them are. And the cream was very light and airy. Honestly, I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys try out this recipe. Anyways, bon appetit. Like, share, subscribe. Anyways, you guys know the drill. Bon appetit, Allah Hafiz. And make sure to comment down below what I should make next in my next video. Anyways, bye.